crazy bunch of bastards.
Hey, Liru, stop just streaming.
Now I'm starting the recording, now that the memes have gone away. Good God.
3, 2.
Do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see what I have to live with? I've been doing this for over 5 years. And that is what I have to do. Good God. Did that just shake? I don't even know anymore.
This moment, Putin knew he fucked up.
You chuckleheads okay?
No.
No.
Oh, I knew that. Get on the server.
Never.
Sans, thanks for the 200
Maybe?
bits. Thanks. Greatly appreciated.
I mean,
So we're
Liru, are
just
you
we're
doing
just
a
waiting
multi?
right now. Yeah, I always do a
The only
multi.
DLC that we need for this one is
I guess I'll
Okay, again, break. Again, if you are streaming, I humbly ask that you put a watermark in the center of your stream just to make sure no chuckle fucks take your stream, and then edit it to make it look like it's on a frickin' camera from a phone, and then they claim that it's live footage, because we were already memeing about how they put a frickin' Arma 3 A10 video out there and said the Russians were bombing stuff, and people actually bought it.
Don't worry, they were using fucking DCS footage saying it was fighters.
They
over
were also using
Capcom.
DCS footage. They've also been using War Thunder footage, and the medias keep freaking buying it. I don't want to be a part of the problem. I just want to raise money for charities today, okay? Please.
Thanks for the
Please.
Robloxes on internet.
Thank you for,
Okay, going back to my
thank you for
question.
letting
The only
me know,
DLC we're using
because
is global
I didn't think that was a
globalization,
real
right?
thing.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Liru, I think I have the solution to your problem. Just lower your graphical settings to the Minecraft
minimum.
mode.
Right, yeah, to Minecraft mode. So we'll play this operation in Minecraft mode. Yeah, why not?
I'm pretty sure the media will still use it.
camera.
Yeah, they will probably
Yeah, they
say
would.
it's like a Nokia or something.
They will say that Andrusa loaded it up, so the...
It was Andrew's internet connection screwed up the stream of the video. Oh, God.
God.
What the hell? Why does this have an ad?
Ukrainians don't know what spacing is.
This is it. Ukraine now has space missiles.
Outside we were filling
There we
volunteers.
go.
Can you finish that, Churchill?
Yeah,
Unable to.
Skelly,
That was weird.
hold on.
But
never mind.
Liru,
I've
hold on.
never
Think
seen
about
that
it
on
this way. Your
that stream.
stream could become historical footage of great content.
Look. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, alright? I thought it would be really funny, like a few years ago, if that were to ever happen one day, because it happened to Drewski, it happened to another guy, and I thought it would be just really cool. Now, when it's actually going down and I have a genuine opportunity to, that's pretty fucked up, okay? So let's not. Let's not.
Now
I
he's
can
saying
think
that,
of something.
just to cover his ass.
I
Liru?
can think of something a long, long time ago, and it was something that you asked Makarov to.
Anyway. Anyway.
He was young then, young and stupid back then.
Ice, are you really,
Wouldn't it
do you
be
want to do
cool?
this?
What do you?
You-
No, I did not pick that slot. Why am I there?
Blue forced you on it that way.
What?
No,
Yeah.
I alt-tabbed and it must have clicked into it.
Oh well then.
Yeah, no, we're still good on the roster. I'm logged in as admin, so it stopped the timer. So whatever Iceberg did, he did it to himself, which is nothing new.
I was alt-tabbed
Heck of
out.
a 41st
Hey, be nice.
Liru? When we're in Kiev, do we get the angry
Yeah, right,
grandma with
Rounders?
an AK?
You're not in Kiev today.
Yeah, but when we're in Kiev, I mean.
We're not doing Kiev because there's no map like Kiev. But if you find a map like Kiev, then I'll see what I can do. Okay?
I still say too soon.
sunflower seeds in the arsenal.
No, we need a mod that whenever a Russian dies, the sunflower blobs up.
Yes!
This is a video game. Don't freak out.
Old man, really was.
She
Oh, Grounders, thanks
also
for the
like
44
recorded it
40
herself and
first
someone
month
from the
resub.
outside
Hope you keep
recorded
doing
it.
the
So that
operations.
was
Hope you get a nice kick
obviously
out of
in
the
some
scenario.
way planned, but god damn was it good.
Give that old lady a medal.
Hey, Iceberg, someone says they'll donate $50 to charity if you ground command, so you're ground commanded now. Congratulations. It's for charity, Iceberg.
Think of the children.
Think of the children.
Think of the children.
You could personally save Ukraine.
If I will do it if I get a vehicle and an AI crew, so I don't have to worry about other idiots.
So the command team gets a Humvee, every other group gets a BMP, and then the last group gets the 9K38 Vic.
Damn dirty shit.
The person can, just donate them. Who the fuck's mouth breathing?
Breathing into the microphone.
The person can be a good person
again?
and just donate the money instead of, tying my name to it for some stupid reason.
Because it's
I've
funny.
already donated my fair share of my last
He's gonna
paycheck.
donate $40.
Iceberg,
but
instead of thinking about the Ukrainian children, think about the Ukrainian hotties.
Yeah,
Oh god.
it does nothing for me. I've already, like I said,
Hunter, I
it's not
appreciate the
my
$50
money,
spot.
it's theirs.
I'll get to that in a
I'm not gonna
second.
tell them how to spend it, but I donated a significant portion of my last paycheck to charity for this, so yeah.
You could just claim to do that. Like, we don't know if you really did it.
Do you have verification?
Yeah.
Is what he's asking.
Do you have a receipt?
Receipts, homie.
Yeah, Arcalis,
Receipts.
no, because my fucking no, it has my address on it. Fuck you.
That's right.
Okay,
That's the only way we verify it's you.
Let's make it like this. You don't want to share. Just give it to me. I'll be really.
Slot in 5 minutes.
Professional.
No. Fuck you, Arcalis. I'm not doxing myself to you.
Why? I'm very trustful. Never do anything wrong bad with it.
We're about to slot.
I'm sorry.
5 minutes.
Slot in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Come again, Scully.
Lava in the
I
spawn.
pull this
you're
down for
trustful.
1,000, not in your life. You're not ever. I'm never taking this off for
No.
security
No.
reasons.
Face fuck.
Dumbass.
I don't care. In retrospect, I'm quite happy that I did it.
Monodic, you can't force player. You know this. You've been with me like the longest out of anyone, to be honest. One of the longest, I would say. But thanks for the 56-month resub at tier 3 as always, man. But there's still Arma players. I can't take the Arma player out of, or the Arma mindset out of the player. Okay? They're always gonna be memeing.
That's a lot of players today. Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I know you weren't. Okay.
Almost like people want to support a good
I have to
cause.
clarify.
I'm just
Everything
push
has
it
to be
up.
clarified today.
Same. Dude, nothing's better than doing charity work while blowing shit up.
Yep, agree.
Little
We
Elite
did
2
it
Mouse,
for
thanks so much
Australia,
for the
now we're doing it
16-month
for
resub
Ukraine.
as well. I hope
All
you
I
enjoying the
wanna do is do
operations.
better
Hope you get a nice
than,
kick out of the scenario.
Initial assault. Out of 30, I want to kill them all.
Nice.
Do we get to tell the Russians to go fuck themselves as well?
Do I get a tax write-off
I mean,
playing in this?
if you want to do it realistically,
Like, do I get a weapon for this?
What are you getting a tax write-off for?
Holy shit, the ruble went down even more.
How?
donation.
It's now...
Don't you get it, Liru? If you give money, then you get a tax write-off?
Well, yes, but never mind.
That's what it's down to now.
Just
versus
playing
what
here.
USD.
Tax write-off.
Wait, no, that's
So the
another
ruble's
round.
worth
You're
0.0092 USD. Damn.
Time to play games in Russia.
Now you understand why Ukraine can afford to offer 5 million rubles to every Russian soldier that surrenders.
Make it a
Because
fair
now
one,
tax-
man. Change $5 or something.
It
That's like-
keeps getting
that's like
fucking...
Because it's approximately
cheaper.
what, like $2 US?
Yeah.
No, it is
Rod Shore, thanks for the
109
27-month
rubles is
resub as well.
$1.
Hope you keep enjoying the operation.
What the
Hope you get a
fuck?
nice kick
Really?
out of this
US,
scenario.
like,
Yes,
offering a fucking pack of fucking
0.092
toilet
is
paper to
about...
a pallet.
Yeah,
Pallet that surrenders.
So I'm gonna slot them. I'm gonna go over what the stream is for. I'm gonna then give them their mission brief.
Like,
I'll give some additional
the other way
thoughts about a
around,
few
it's,
things while they're setting up.
about 100,
And I set up a few things that I
It's less
forgot in the
than
mission.
100, yeah.
And then we'll run it.
No,
I'll
it's
give my closing
107
thoughts, debrief,
rubles or something.
and that'll be it for
Never
today.
know.
I'll probably come back and do some dev streaming. And then talk about my plans for
100.
some future streams. I also realized I didn't upload any YouTube videos today because I forgot that there was a 28th day of the month, so that's on me.
Someone told me that toilet paper in the UK is now costs more than rubles, so someone could just go to an exchange.
Toilet paper is
I mean, that's what they did in World War II. They used money for freaking toilet paper in Germany, like pre-World War II.
World War II.
And
That was
kindling.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Venezuela.
You mean if you make the money printer go burr, it doesn't actually make money?
What do you mean?
When you burn too hard.
Money machine broke.
Are golden eagles cheaper now on War Thunder?
Who stole my money?
The golden eagle is worth more than
the actual rubles.
So if you see me looking this way, it's because that's where my monitor is. My primary monitor's right here, so that's why I keep looking right.
Any sort of chat interface in War Thunder right
You can
now.
see I'm just looking down an op channel over there.
Gee willikers, I wonder why.
You can't report me.
Good.
I want to start a
Simply Awesome, you still have an open mic. Come on,
War Game
dude.
Red Dragon chat is.
Simply Awesome, open mic.
sorry.
Slot in 2 minutes.
I'll change that.
I got to start up War Game Red Dragon just to see what their chat's like right now, because that's the most toxic chat ever.
Yeah, well,
I love the Raymond words.
Probably just full of Putin gay.
Well, armor mods are a must-have.
It's usually full of a bunch of stuff that you can't.
It's a loaded
say
question,
if you
to be
wanna keep your
honest.
job.
Yes.
Well, it's something you don't have to worry about, Iceberg.
Yeah, but if I want to get one again.
Wow.
You can't do a math like that.
Well, it was also dirty.
Is that how much fun?
That is evil. Why?
1 minute.
I left on my own accord.
They were dumb, and I told you that.
You left for
They
a good
were
reason.
just, they were just fucking me over and I wasn't
Not
fine with
sure.
it.
You left for a good
This
reason.
isn't time for me to bitch about that. Dividend.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Who was
I
it?
love that everyone's screaming as well out of the leadership thing.
Who was it?
Someone blowing into their mic.
Who was it? Going and
No.
makes me think it's you. If it was not you, I'd
It's
say
not.
shut up.
It's not. It's
Then
not.
shut up.
Okay.
Alright, it's time. It's not, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm sick of this. So, can I get a ground commander, please? Oh, I know it's going to be a good op when no one slots GC first. Alright, come on, let's make this hard. How hard's the op? This is going to be like an hour long, maybe 2 hour long. It's literally just clearing out VDV, and they only have air support.
Yeah, the boom.
Alright, Dr. Boom, do you want a 2IC?
Yes.
Can I get a 2IC, please? Do you want a platoon medic, Dr. Boom?
Yes, I'd like a full ground.
Can we get a... Okay, can we get a full ground team? Okay, can I get a squad leader for Alpha? Can I get Alpha filled?
Liru, I want my goat back.
Yeah, right, Flavit. Alright, can I get, if we go all the way to the bottom, the 9K35M. It is literally an AA vehicle. Okay, cool. Can I get Bravo, squad leader? Can I get Bravo filled?
Falcon, you bitch.
Can I get Charlie, squad leader? Can I get Charlie filled? Charlie filled. I'm gonna start dragging people into the slots. Can I get a Delta squad leader? Can I get Delta filled?
Delta?
Delta.
Guys, I have a balaclava on. It's slurring my words. I apologize. Alright, well, the rest of you will fill in the Delta, so I'm gonna push us through. And hopefully it'll just put us on the map. Now, I'm going to just go over, for the stream's sake, and a quick explanation for those of you that might have missed it, just a TLDR of how we got here and what we're trying to do. Then I'll go over mission details, and then I will go for questions, and then we'll run the op. But I do appreciate you all coming out here today to support me in this. And yeah, if you get the pop-up saying the turret rotation speed, that's just an RHS bug with one of their Vics, so you can ignore it. Alright, so as you guys are getting into the map, I'll go over my spiel. So a few days ago, I pulled TSB with a poll asking if they were curious or into doing some current themed ops to raise awareness and hopefully some charity money for some humanitarian charities out there. We've got 3 different charities you can give to. 2 are linked in the charity command. Doctors Without Borders and International Red Cross, but specifically their Ukrainian operations right now. And then we have a third, which is tied to Discord, where if you have any equipment you can ship it to a guy in Poland who runs a logistics company, and he can then get that into Ukraine. So a lot of different ways to give, not just financially that we're offering here. We're also doing a few security measures. I'm trying to have everyone that's streaming have a little watermark in the center of their stream. That way, none of the footage gets taken and put on the internet. People think it's real because that's already been freaking happening. And honestly, people are just trolling at this point with the A10s, right, guys? Like that was dumb. But
people still fall for it.
Yeah, and it's bad. But I'm trying to not be a part of the problem, just be a part of the solution. So any money you give me today, I'm going to make sure that goes to, I'm going to split it 50-50 between International Red Cross and Doctors Without Borders. Sorry, I blanked on that, but just go give them directly, and let's try to do some good today. I'm going to be doing a handful of these ops over the next 2 weeks, some on my scheduled slots, some I'll make some scheduled stuff. I'll have that finalized later tonight as I work on everything. But let's get into the operation. So this is a play off of what happened, I believe, on the 22nd of February, where a large air wave of the 11th Guards Air Assault Brigade and the 31st Air Assault Brigade took, I forget what it's also called. It's something military base, begins with an H. I have it written somewhere. But it's basically Antonov Airport, which was outside of Kyiv. I believe their goal for that was to basically make an air taxi to get supplies right outside of Kyiv so they could then take it. But thankfully, forces from the 4th Rapid Reaction Brigade were able to go in and retake that airport for a day. And then more fighting carried out over the next few days. It's also the location where the AN-225 is, the only one in the world, and I actually do have a mod that allows us to have it in today. But anyway, going on the operation, you guys are going to be part of the 4th Rapid Reaction Brigade. You basically are mechanized with BMPs, BMP-2 specifically. You have an anti-air vehicle to help deal with both the helicopter and the air support that they had. The enemy had no armor support, but they did come in with some static, so expect cormets. So be very, very careful for your BMPs. Try to minimize damage to the airfield. You're going to spawn in. There's going to be 2 grad trucks. Those are as a last resort because they didn't shell the airfield yet. That would have been tomorrow. But if you absolutely need support, you can call into high command. He can shell a position for you if it's absolutely needed. But we're trying not to destroy local infrastructure unless we absolutely have to. But otherwise, it's estimated that there were around 400 VDV in the area. So be very, I'm going to probably shoot for that number, if not a significant chunk of it. So trying to give you guys a target-rich environment here. There's a fuel depot. Try not to shell that because if you hit it with HE, and it has a small chance of just outright exploding. The airport I have drawn in with, black shaders here. Yes, there are a few roads that are cutting through it. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just a limitation with an Arma itself. But they will have, guards probably on it. Because I am treating them like they're there. It's just, a bit of a cut-in. So, they're dirt roads anyway. Watch the hot mic, by the way. And otherwise, this is just a sweep and clear. The villages are also probably going to have to be sweeped as well. So keep that in mind, not just the airport. There is not going to be anything in this town. I know it's on the border right here. But that is technically outside of the AO. So if you wanted to, I would recommend you go up the MSR and then stage this way to then get into the town right here. But you do this operation however you feel necessary. Just remember, they have ATGM launchers, and they will screw you up if you try to utilize open fields. But otherwise, that is all I have. I don't have any air support for you today because it was still being mobilized in other sectors. And if worse comes to worst and I find out that you just get your shit kicked in, I'll throw the ghost up, even though I'm pretty sure he's propaganda, but I'll throw him up to cover you. And we're just trying to have fun here in light of a very fucked up situation.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions from ground command?
No, none.
All right, so as I said in the beginning, when a few other guys were here, I forgot to do triple R. So if your vehicle gets hit in the field, you won't have a way to repair it. Try towing it somewhere that's secure. Call me out on 5-0. And sorry, I'm slurring my words against the balaclava. I will bring up a repair truck, and I'll just do Zeus bullshit to get it repaired. Otherwise, I'll have 3 vanilla Hemets back at base if you need to come back in. Vehicle respawn timers are, I believe, 30 seconds for all vehicles. just note that it won't respawn the inventory, which is all your resupply, and it won't respawn the radio type. So that's why at least everyone in every group has an LR. For the vehicle group, it's the commander. For the infantry squad, it is just the squad leader, but you can use your short-range radios to communicate with each other. And just keep that in the squad level. So otherwise, you should be good. Ace Overheating is on. Their Spirit Barrel is both in the Assist Auto Rifleman and the vehicles if you absolutely need them. I've edited the cooling coefficients, though, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I think that's it. For those of you that know what this means, they are Makarov made these kits, so if you need more ammo, feel free to take it from your vehicles. Just try not to hog everything, because you still have a limited amount of munitions.
Do we set up the pawn mags?
You have whatever you have.
Also, I do have one question, actually.
Yeah.
North of the airfield, there is a town of Kabriko, however you pronounce that.
So, this is hostile, this is hostile, this is hostile, that's hostile, and that's hostile. Alright? But you're catching them 3 hours later, so they haven't had very little chance to do any proper fortifications outside of the airport.
I'm assuming they're not going to get any reinforcements anytime soon.
No. They do have air assets on standby, though, so keep that in mind. Any other questions?
No, that should be all.
Can I have Big 29?
No.
I don't know if you already said, is this one life or no?
This is not one life. When you die, that's a good question. You'll respawn back at base. I will have a transport car there, and I'll be coordinating with ground, where to drive those reinserts into. The AI will drive, but if you want to, you can drive it yourself to that position, and then get out. And then the AI that you knocked out of the driver's seat, I'll just reset him, put him back in the Vic, and he'll drive back. So if that car is missing, just wait around at base. Any other questions?
What happens if it gets blown up?
You got 2 legs.
Walk.
So you know how Lieutenant Dan in that Forrest Gump movie had no legs?
Okay.
Let's go with that.
It's called the walking sim for a reason.
It's only 3 clicks. That's normal for an op.
Not jogging.
Yeah, you said that when you.
Any other serious questions? All right, cool. Pushing us through. Alright. Hey, it's giving me that bug again. Sometimes when you... I don't know, I think it's one of the latest updates, but you parse through and it just doesn't initiate your Zeus client.
Maybe blue railbird, please.
So you just have to respawn and then it gives it to you.
50 check.
Good check, Fab, sir.
Go ahead.
All squad leads come to the Humvee once you're able to move.
Now, because I forgot about these, I'm just going to use standard HEMETs because it's a debug thing because I completely forgot about it, but we need to just go under cars.
Couldn't decide on a charity. You decide for me, Tongue?
Alright, Yanni. I mean, literally, it's just going to be whatever the ratio for the money that you guys give me if you don't want to donate yourselves is. I'm going to take everything that PayPal gives me, which, by the way, they take a small cut, so that's why I'm really saying you guys should go donate yourselves, because I'm gonna, like, that $10, I'm only gonna get, like, $9.61 out of it. I'm gonna take that money, I'm gonna divide it in half and give half to one charity and half to another. Because I couldn't decide between the two which one was better, because they're both focusing on different areas within Ukraine. So it just kind of spreads it around a little bit better. But I know a lot of people, they're focusing on... the military aspects of everything, which is great. You know, they obviously need that, but there hasn't been a big focus on the humanitarian stuff, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Plus, I mean, war is hell. War is absolute hell. The young play Call of Duty. I did, like, when I was 14. I thought it was awesome because, you know, young, I don't know any better, playing these violent video games and going, you know, this is so cool. But as you grow up, you mature, and you realize, in doing all the background research for what's going on in Ukraine right now, I mean, there's 18 and 19-year-old conscripts from, like, ROTC programs from Russian colleges that have been sent to the front lines, literally just to be fodder at this point. Because there were so many higher-up military officers that thought, you know, it was just be a 2-day invasion to topple a fascist regime, or whatever you believe, because there's so much plausible theories out there, but you do have videos of these young kids being detained as POWs, and that can't be refuted, and they just say, hey, this is where I'm from. That's it. And it's just a very messed up situation, so that's why I'm also trying to focus on humanitarian stuff, because there's been videos of them bringing wounded Russians to hospitals to at least get treated, and everyone's a victim there. This is all literally just because of top echelons in Russia, just especially Putin, just making all of this BS happen. And it's just so sad. I get that a lot of people are demonizing the Russian military. They have to. To make, to push people to kill, you do have to dehumanize your opponent a little bit, but it's still just a very sad situation overall. So this is what I'm trying to do to alleviate even a little bit of it, and just to raise awareness and give a bit of stuff to these charities, just so everyone can hopefully do a little bit of good. That's all. That's all this is. That's all this is meant to be. The watermarks are down, the camera's up, because I want to make sure no idiot takes this footage and puts it on Twitter and goes, oh, look, this is live footage of them retaking this area, blah, blah, blah. No. Don't add to the frickin' misinformation BS. Please. Alright? This is the best way I know how to raise money, because this is what I do for a living, so that is exactly what I'm just trying to do today. That's it. I know some people aren't going to agree with it, and I agree. It took me a few days of sitting on this to even, think about asking others if they would be interested in something like this. And the only reason we're doing it is because my main community has my back on this, and they agree with my standpoint on it. And if even there were some people in there that if they said it was a bad idea, I would have stopped it then and there. But everyone seems on board, so we're gonna have an op, and we're gonna try to do some good. Because there's so many victims on both sides. And I'll be damned if I just sit on my ass doing whatever the fuck I want for the next few weeks without doing my part, That I can't live with myself on, so just doing what I can.
Ground to high.
This is high, send message.
Well, what are we doing about medical resupply? Because I've been told it's very little.
You're right, I completely forgot to put medical in the vehicles. Stand by on that, over.
Copy.
We're gonna make this interesting. I can't believe I forgot medical, too. I did all of their ammos. I wrote them all down on a sticky note. Everything that was on their ammo, and I'm like, yeah, remember to do medical. Nope, I completely forgot medical. God, I am rusty. Really freaking rusty. I'm looking for a medevac vehicle right now. How is someone already desyncing back and forth right like that? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a medical vehicle down. I have it down right now. I'm going to add a shit ton of medical to it. Ground. It's going to be your responsibility to coordinate that. But if anyone needs medical, you bring that over to them so they can resupply, okay?
Okay, firm. Ground copies.
Give me 1 minute and I'll get it made, okay? Alright.
Ground, this is Delta.
This is ground send.
Now it turns out we have enough people just to have our own vehicle.
Say again?
It turns out we have enough people to just have our own vehicle.
Then do so.
I think it would be cooler to have a single medical vehicle, though, and let ground manage it.
Okay, nothing's changed.
Alpha is ready to go when everyone else is ready.
I'm gonna bring up to 1,000, then do some other stuff.
Prep is braced and ready.
Ah, so
Charlie
close.
ready.
Cover it, Charlie.
I'm almost done. Stand by. That's for a debug. This is just in case they get eaten. So normally my missions, this one, since it was a bit done last minute over the past few days, I usually have missions made and I have a vetting process of getting them tested and, you know, every possible thing thought of to run. So that's why there's a few features that are missing, because it's just stuff I simply don't think of at the moment. I'm going to buff blood bag count up to, I'm going to do 125. All right. Let me just verify that the inventory held. Cool. All right. Vic's down. Feel free to bring that with you. Probably have a platoon medic be in charge of it. Over.
Okay, fam, that was the plan. Are all squads ready to roll?
Bravo's ready.
Alva, you ready?
So yeah, I have quite a few different things
This
I
is
can
Delta,
throw at
we're
him.
about to be ready. Just a couple people need to get into the Vic.
One thing I do want to do real quick is, because this is always part of TSP main that I have to adjust, is the performance toggle thing. I hate it. I hate it so freaking much. Because it's useful for players, but the thing is, every time I unbind it, it rebinds itself because there's a control glitch with...
be a bit late because a couple more trickled into the server.
Copy that.
Because when you load a CDLC, it resets your freaking control loadout sometimes, so it's just a pain.
But behind, the Humvee will be in front of the AAVIC, but behind the BMPs. Get yourselves rolling down the road.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
Times now.
Also, I forgot that. Awesome. It's not hard, just little...
Bravo, north, not east.
Some fortified positions dug all around, so the airport...
understand the concept north.
Copy, squad
Nothing
rolling.
too bad. I just wanted to add this, the fuel station, we tied it to the position down here, added a few internal things here, nothing too crazy. Performance toggle, what it does is it hides all the units outside of a certain range, meant to help
will be following behind
player performance, because it de-renders everything past like a click and a half or a click, whatever you set it to. So really useful for the players, but a pain in the ass for the Zeus, because it's based off of where your local position is, not your camera. So if I were to accidentally hit the U button, it would do this to everything. It does this.
Just to clarify, you want the AAVIC in front of you?
Behind.
And as you can tell, that can be annoying.
Convoy as is, essentially, is what we're doing.
Will some Russians surrender?
Hey, Vic, do you have some sort of radar or other sensors?
From what I got on,
Yep.
That's neat. Let me know on 50 if there's anything coming in.
Will do.
I'm not going to have any surrender. I will have some try to run away, but it's really hard to do that with Lamb's AI, because that's what we run by default here, so... We're just working with what we got, essentially. Now, I'm going to set up some remaining patrols on the outskirts. I love how we're 15 minutes late and some people are still checking in, which, granted, I appreciate that people, you know, want to jump into this operation. Don't get me wrong. It's just a little annoying to deal with that as a Zeus, because then you have to manage teleporting them all in.
Alpha to ground.
This is ground send.
My BMP's turret appears to have its gun stuck straight up in the air, and the gunner's saying he can't make it go back down. Not really sure what to do about
Copy. Hi, can you deal with that?
I'd have to replace the asset, but that would completely bug out the inventory. His commander did something. Yeah, best I can do is if they ping me and dismount, I can put the vehicle up wherever your dismount point is, and they can just get into that one. Over.
Copy. Squad that's effective with the vertical gun, pull off to the right, ping, get that sorted, get rejoining convoy soon as.
Will do. Sorry, say again?
Don't worry, it's being sorted. All other vehicles continue down route.
Alright, right off the bat. Let's get rid of that one. That's not what I wanted. See, I love Zen's feature here where I can literally just do this. And get him out of the Vic. You know, just to expedite instead of waiting on everyone.
Currently passing the Alpha Bravo, turn off times now.
Good copy, Alpha Bravo, turn off when you get to your turn off point.
But yeah, I'm happy with what was made. Yeah, it could have used another 30 minutes of playtesting, but can't be perfect.
Bravo's at the turn-off.
Gotta remember, at the end of the day, we are playing a video game.
Bravo's soft dismounting.
Hopefully this thing
Bravo
won't
marker.
get blown up today,
Copy.
but you never know. So by the way, we do have some Cormet launchers in some very strategic positions. What I'm also going to do, though, is I'm going to replace them.
Charlie, this is Delta.
You're going to see them do a reload animation, but when I replace them, they are a lot better at aiming.
Good copy, Delta. However, this town has been said it's clear. There's no hostiles since this is outside the AO, so we can push to the end of town and then prep for our assault.
So there was a CNN news team that actually came up to this airbase as the VDV. We're in the process of securing it.
This is Alpha, we're rejoining the convoy
And I was
now.
able to use some of that footage to figure out what they had at this airbase.
Alpha Bravo. I've dispatched my AA and 2IC to you. I'll be attaching
By
myself
just
to
studying
Charlie
that
Delta.
footage for a little bit,
We'll be coordinating with each other just so we can keep comms clear. And if I go down,
some decent
doesn't mean that we'll both go down at the same time.
Alpha copies all.
And yes, VDV are supposed to be a little more on the professional side of Russian forces
This is Bravo
because
2
they are
section
their air
leads. Can you
assault
please name the U groups, Ever?
So as you can see, tube is full. He's AI just jerk it that way. There's nothing I can do even if I ungroup him. But if they come into these open areas, it will hit them. And if I see them go into the open, I will RC them and hit them immediately. But I also cut the grass on everything because otherwise this runway would have been filled with grass itself. So I just decided for the sake of this op to do away with that. Had some help last night while I was developing this mission by some people to show me that, so that was nice.
Hi, this is AA Vic.
This is hi, sun message.
Hey, firm, just letting you aware, this AA vehicle has an auto drive function, so it wants to go to 55. Is that any AI weirdness, or over?
I don't believe so. That's one of our TSB asset vehicles, though, so that could be wherever Makarov found it. It just has that function, so keep that in mind, over.
Good copy, just wanted to check.
Charlie,
I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna keep the grass cut though because it makes the streams a lot more slim. It also helps with frames. So.
The field.
Good copy, sounds like a plan.
Adia, stop selling tracksuits to Russia. Oh dear. Yeah, now we're gonna see people ride.
Delta,
What map is this? It's Beketov.
Alpha Bravo, how you see your progress down?
We have a map
Bravo
command
just
for stuff like
outlined with
that.
the AA Vic pos. We've soft dismounted at the end of the road and we're gonna push up on foot.
Good copy. Keep you guys cautious.
I want them to do
Support
real
your
quick.
vehicles.
Yeah, stop it. That's his animation resetting, right? For him to be cable side? Yep, okay, just making sure. Just for one little extra small element. I was debating it, but I'm like, screw it, we're gonna do it. And then we're going to do some over here as well. We'll do 5 and 5, keep it even, so I can keep track of that number better.
Alright, Bravo's made it to the end of the town. There's a low hill halfway through the open, so we can't see the other town at all.
Copy that, Bravo.
It's Alpha, we're right behind him.
Copy. Delta, you with Charlie now?
Small curveball.
This is Delta. Sorry, continue.
Anyway, have you done that recon, Charlie?
Oh, here they are. Yeah, I'm like, I have some fortifications somewhere watching one of these MSRs. Now, I could do more civilians, but once I started putting them down, I realized there were a little, like some small frame hiccups just having that much civilian AI around, so I decided to cut it for this operation. Also, because I was expecting a relatively large turnout, which, by the way, this is about a 50-person operation. So, you gotta be a little more conservative on the server when you do stuff like that. But I actually do have the two groups
I have a
labeled.
recommendation. Dismount your infantry, put
So we
them
have the
ahead of
11th
you,
and 31st, and they
use
are
your vehicles
guards.
to suppress
So
the ever-living hell out of anything that even moves.
see how things go.
Charlie 2 ground update.
But as a disclaimer, I
green
built all
box
this,
and
so
green line. It appears to be
that's why I have it all
tree line that should be able
shadowed
to
right there, so.
at least cover us before we have to, at least from
Are we certain
the
how many Russians were in the
town,
first
Charlie's
battle?
gonna flank
So,
the...
real quick, I'll get off to explain. People counted the amount of helicopters that went over through various different small videos showing the air assault that happened of all the transports going in. It was at least 20 Mi-8s, about 8 to 10 Black Sharks, some Mi-24s as well. The Mi-8s and 24s, the Mi-8 you can put 8 people in it. The Mi-24s you can put, I think, up to 16, somewhere around there in it. And then VDV groups are generally 6-man. So estimates-wise, there's a big range of how many troops they could have put in there, but they don't know if they put only 1 or 2 squads of VDV in the Mi-8s or if they packed them completely. So it's impossible to know. But the estimate's about 300 to 400 is what a lot of people are saying.
Bravo, are you ready?
But yeah, Andrews is right on the money there.
Ground to Bravo, are you ready?
Yeah, so again, in a 24 you can fit 8 people.
Bravo's getting assembled.
Here, I can show you guys.
Copy.
So this
Charlie,
is a 24.
are you ready?
24, you can put 8 people back here, 4 on this side, 4 on that side. The Mi-8, which is the bigger transport, you got these much bigger benches. You can put quite a few more in here, and then those back bench
Bravo,
seats
we're
as
going to use the
well.
southern tree line because it's too fucking open here.
Good
And if
copy.
you had
Delta,
one
are
of
you ready?
these ones with the extra gunners, you
This
can
is
fit
Delta,
another guy
ready?
right here. You can fit
Okay,
another
all
guy on
forces,
that gun,
roll
fit
out
another guy
time
with
now.
that bunch.
Get yourself moving.
That bench gets the gun.
Bravo's moving town now. Southern road.
Charlie moving.
If you feel the need to, use your smoke dispensers.
Here goes the operation. Now, I'm actually, let me just look at my AI coefficient here. I'm going to start actually with about 15 and 16%. I'm going to buff these up a little more because this just handles how far the AI engage from as well as their general pathfinding. So yeah, Cormatt's already looking in that direction.
Charlie's taking fire.
This is Delta, taking contact with trees along the yellow line.
Cover that Delta. Dismount and kill them if you need to.
And like that, the fight begins.
Ground update from Charlie. VDV forces had pushed up the tree line we were going to use for cover. Engaged.
Cover that, Charlie. There's an ATGM position on mark it shortly. ATGM on mark. Although I believe one of the BMPs just wiped it out off the map. There's also a trench position.
Yep, I dealt with it. There was I think a Cornet over there. I met us. I couldn't tell.
Cornet still seems to be active, so put some AT into it if you want.
I'm not sure if I'll have viewership at that angle. Yep, so they killed everyone there except the Cormet. Those guys fought through that group. VDV weren't able to get AT out in time. I'll hunt for those guys down. Now we're gonna start getting air support in here. So we're gonna start with some of the heavies because there were hip heavies
This
in
is ground updated ATGM position.
there we go. So that's gonna be
wait out.
Ooh, a wait out. I haven't heard a wait out used in TSB in a long time.
This is ground. I've drawn its attention away from your vehicles.
But yeah, no, these airstrikes are probably gonna get pretty brutal.
Ground up
VDVs from RHS, yes. However, we do have a lot of special stuff within our own in-house mod called TSB add-ons. So we do have a few things like custom ammo types to more realistically simulate the weaponry, and some custom attachments and some custom gear and uniform changes to properly simulate all of that.
Charlie, Charlie, this is Delta.
Delta Charlie.
That's a hit on that one.
A couple of men have spotted some sort of entrenchment along the southwest.
BMPs, if they're going to aggressively push like that, I am going to hit them. Ah, yes, the RHS glitch.
Charlie copies Delta. We just got eyes on that.
Alright, so those are going to come in. That'll give the anti-air something to do. I'll eventually also put in Black Sharks and a few other things as well. Otherwise, we're starting to see them fight through. So I got some patrols out here to make the urban combat a little more interesting. Yeah, the spin-up of the rotors glitch is always pretty interesting. So, I mean, the 4th Rapid Response Brigade, they, there was actually a group of British volunteers in there that were recording some videos, too. But beyond that, if you actually pay attention, the Ukrainians aren't filming a lot of their own military stuff. Neither is the Russian military, of course. There's a few videos here and there. A lot of the intel I've been getting has been coming from civilians and the volunteer forces. But obviously you're not going to publish combat footage that gives you away.
Hit the western side of the road, Bravo will handle east.
Because you're pretty much giving your enemy intel at that point.
Yeah, Efren, we'll do our BMP crew is down right now. I'm not sure what took them out, but we're trying to get them back up and then we'll be clear to push.
Charlie BMP to Delta BMP. How copy?
Some traffic.
Send.
Hey, Fen, we're taking a lot of fire from the town, which is just southwest of you. We're in front of you to your left. If you could roll up and help support, it'd be great, because Charlie's currently pinned because of it.
Okay, so their AI is freaking out probably because of that,
Seems to have died down, but we want to get the squad up there.
I'm going to give it about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll do some 24s.
I don't know if it went down or not, though.
Splash 2.
Did you die?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what killed
stand by.
me, but,
let me put the AI down. Were you in the Vic crew?
No, I was in Delta.
Oh, weird. 1 second.
I
don't know, got him then. Because, you know, I obviously blew up the Vic, but... Here, let's use a copy of me, put him in there, set him to careless hold fire.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what killed me?
Oh. Well, getting that Vic, I'll have it drive up. Stand by.
Thank you, Liru.
Ground, this is high, message over.
This is ground, send.
I have 1 times reinsert for you. Can you let me know where you want him at this time, over?
Copy, I will mark a position for the reinsert to be brought up.
Hey, firm. I'll have the AI start driving now and then change him to go at that position once you put it down, over. Yeah, so that's both of my heli crews down.
Blue mark, black mark, just northeast of Alpha mark.
Roger, I see it. Thank you. Now, I see that marker slightly moving, so yeah, it's driving. Cool. It's desyncing a little bit, but I think that's just because of my Zeus camera. So yeah, BMPs, they're being a good crutch right now, but I'm also, you know, if I get an angle to, I will engage them.
Light enemy infantry due to your northwest, over across the tree line.
So this is 2 different groups. One has a certain set of weaponry, the other has a different set of weaponry.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Are you guys able to clear out that western tree line? We got shots coming out of it.
Roger, we're working on it right now. Still trying to get the BMP through. I don't know what hit them, but they're knocked out.
They got one of them up, and I think they're working on the other one right now. So in the future, we'll have Russian MSV and vehicles, and we'll probably have some surrendering units and the whole 9 yards. But because this was specifically VDV, I'm limited to what it is, because I am still trying to make it, you know, a little realistic to what it was. Not too much.
Roger, let's get holes down in this compound and then proceed on from there. fuck's sake, check the fucking sheds.
Oh yeah, I have no angle on it. Here, I'm gonna blind fire. To show that I do have RPGs. 3 more minutes, and I'll go ahead and send in probably an MI-24. Just trying to scramble anything that can go and assist.
Ground to Charlie Delta, how's the progress?
Snape's back, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Charlie's just made a push into their first sector. We're on the southeast corner.
Divert back.
Ground to Delta, we just made it to Delta DM.
I'm gonna start prepping that
Say again,
24.
for ground.
This is Delta, we made it to Delta DM.
On an escalator.
Good copy. Continue moving into the town. Be cautious, there's still infantry off to your northwest.
Thank you, Azariah, for the 24-month resub and your mayonnaise.
Bravo's
That gets you a different Lance Corporal badge. Hope you enjoy it.
Direct east of our location.
Hope you are enjoying your time in ARM. I know you don't like PvE these days and you prefer PvP. Hope that's doing well for you between Friday night fights, but then again, you said you were having some issues there, so hope wherever you end up is desirable for you. So I'm intentionally whiffing a few shots because I'm trying to show them that we do have short-range AT. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I told him to try to minimize damage to infrastructure, but I guess we're not going to get that. But yeah, this is... I'm going to quickly actually go to his pylons. I'm going to take away his ATGMs. Just because I don't want to outright annihilate anything right now. But in the future, I will. Towards the end of the operation, at least. I think a few people are disconnecting because they don't know that it's a custom mod set today. We made a few... I took away Barrow Trauma because I don't want to show any giving right now. I feel like that's in poor taste. And then it was my add-ons to add this because I had to get it rekeyed because the mod came out with no keys. So I had to, you know, do it myself. And then also to re-add Bekatov in a main. Because we, it's outside of the mod set at the moment. But Bekatov always comes in and out of our main mod set.
Totally screwed, so we're moving to the north, into the town right now. We're going to start clearing it from west of you.
AFM, is the western tree line clear?
At this time, we believe so. We're not seeing any contacts from that direction.
AFM, Bravo's still anchored at our mark. We'll wait for you to push up.
One time zero contact, northwest. We're looking to approach.
Yeah, so they have a sensor grid in there, so they're able to know, and you see that these helicopters, as soon as they get detected, they immediately start behaving differently.
Alpha, once you make it to the first...
Otherwise, these guys are doing their best to make it up the
east.
One times
village. Oh, you just saw
engage it.
something go out to try to hit it. It missed, though. Now, I am noticing it's getting a little framey, so I'm going to start doing a body cleanup in a second. Anything on Overwatch up here, for example, I'm going to go ahead and delete because that's kneeled down. That'll go ahead and get rid of. Some of those bodies I'll get rid of. I try to delete bodies that are only behind the player base, but it can be a bit tough when they have a massive formation like this.
221.
And that was the Stinger.
Good shot.
Good hits, good hits. Going down.
So be careful, that they'll be dead going down. Speaking of.
He's gonna explode in a second.
It'll be everyone. I will. Thank you, Delta.
Whew. A few last burrs before it goes down. Give it a little bit of a cinematic kick. So yeah, this is one of our custom guns, for example.
Do you want to go rearm or stay in the AO?
Rearm for now.
What the heck was that? That was a massive desync spike. Oh, because I think they killed me as I RC'd him. So sometimes that causes some rubber bands. But, yep, server
Ground, this is
held
Delta.
it.
We are at Delta Mark.
Copies Delta.
And you still have those
Charlie,
forces
how you
coming in.
Good so far. We're on block 2 in
Gonna
our
wait
little
another
area.
few minutes
Pushing
and
to 3 and 4
put up
now.
two
Delta's a little ahead of
MI8s
us.
to try to, or
Good
two
copy. Bravo,
24s.
what's your situation?
Because they're the ones that can do some damage.
Alpha's pushed up further into the town, supporting Bravo. We're taking a lot of fire from the airfield at this time, but we're okay.
Copy. If you feel the need to pull back and get some support.
Bravo's holding tight for the rest of the platoons ready to push up.
Cover that, Bravo. Keep making sure no one comes to try and interrupt us.
Alright.
AFM.
Oh, that broke my ability to RC. I could leave and rejoin, or I could just not RC today, which I'm fine with. I can just get forces to flank around. I don't have any oh my god, guys. Maintain infrastructure. Maintain. We've only had one KIA so far. So they're, I think, driving back to get more ammo. Another 6 minutes before I get those next MI-24s in.
Go for Charlie.
This is Delta. We'll wait for you until you're.
Ooh, yeah, so thermal barrack rounds coming in from the Grenadiers.
Good copy.
So those are only by the VDV. They don't have any thermal barrack rounds.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
One helicopter down.
Good copy. Thank you.
I don't think his insurance is going to cover that.
Ground 10.
Does the platoon medic have spare medical spare that he can spare?
Hey, so I'm just going up and making sure there's no stragglers back here before I send them up.
Hey, fam.
Smoke crashed. He wants to TP up the Tinky. That line trick, I know, is really, really nice. Then the jump trick you gotta be careful about sometimes because it might cause your game to crash if you render too much at once. They're towing the command vehicle up. That's cute.
Ground, this is Bravo. Be advised, we have a sizable enemy force pushing up from the fuel depot to our southwest. Over.
Copy. Get your autocannon, get whipping through them. Coordinate with Alpha or Charlie to get them killed.
Get those ready to go. Let's get these crewed. I said I'd send them in at the 40 mark. I might actually do 2 more minutes. I just want to see the BMP-2s in action against helicopters as a AAA threat. See, it sucks because I'd RC him and then I'd blow up the BMP there.
This is ground to all forces. The CCP and medical resupply vehicle is being brought up. It will be at the cross-section in the middle of the town. Sound covered.
Charlie copies.
But as you can see, that's not part of RHS, for example. That's in our part of our custom mod set. Alright, so they're starting to get up on the airfield here. I'm going to send these two. And I am actually going to soft log real quick. That's going to break one of the garrisons in the airfield itself, but... Wait, why can't I soft log? Sometimes it doesn't like it when I soft log. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me put that up there. One moment, por favor. just because I don't want to stream the password. But this is just to fix my RC capability. This will be put up on YouTube, both the VOD and the a cut snippet thingamajig of it. I will make sure to include my explanations of what's going on in the beginning of the cut-up version, but also I'm sorry I didn't upload to YouTube today. I forgot the 28th existed as a day. So this is just to reinitialize my Zeus client.
We got people down all over the place. I'm trying to get my guys regrouped right now. I'll let you know when we're good to go. Yeah, firm. We'll hold tight for now.
This is Ground to Alpha. Do you require a platoon medic?
Negative, I don't believe so this time. Bravo requires medical resupply.
Copy that. It should be marked on map, but if you require it more immediately...
Oh, now it's doing that one glitch that...
Bird up in the air. We're looking to engage.
Doesn't let me RC. Hold up. That is fixed by...
Copy.
It pulled and did the other one last second.
Straight up.
Send Delta.
Just to confirm again, we have triple R, right?
We do, it's our base, so we will head back to our base.
Copy.
Yeah, so I have control of it, except just this is Lamb's AI, unfortunately.
Once you gained a foothold in the airfield, you can resupply, but at this current time, keep your vehicles in play. Unless absolutely necessary.
So I think I can still control the gunner at least.
Yeah. Brother Actual is personally black for medical, and a few of my guys are running extremely low.
Copy that. If you feel that, if you are running on full
so if he comes in, I can at least control the gun. Maybe headphone warning, by the way. This is a little loud.
I will mark it in purple.
Oh. Well, so much for that.
Another air asset coming in from the southwest.
Hey, Miner, you getting that behind us to the southwest?
I see him, I shot one at him, but I don't think I'd hit.
So I don't want to completely annihilate them, but I am doing,
Yes, we are.
Copy, that's too high. One
doing some strikes.
Southwest, there's another one, I believe, heading southeast.
Bravo PMP got one.
Delta hit one of the MA8s. He's down.
Copy. Got to make that one high so you can engage it. NTR.
No eyes on the second one, but one is down.
Copy. I do believe there's another one on station. Just keep your eyes to the sky. Look. Keep your eyes on a swivel.
What do we have here? Reinsert is that car right there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep. Ground, this is high. Do you want to update your reinsert point, or what's the plan on that? I got 2 late joiners over.
I'll updating pods shortly.
Thank you. Oh, there goes his head. I think the guy in here is a medic, right? And that broke my RC again. Ah. I swear Lambs is more stingy with it. Are you gonna go get in the Vic?
Oh, you meant to spawn it with the driver?
Yes, that's the reinsert Vic.
Okay. Cool.
Alpha to Bravo.
Goober, what do you think it is?
We're clear to push. Hey, Fem, Bravo's not currently ready. We have some
On a launcher sounds there.
Roger, no worries.
Ground to Charlie Delta. What's your situation? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Alright, well, I'm gonna soft load again.
Round, hangar's currently cleared, working on the ATC.
Good, copy.
Hi, Command, this is Bravo BMP. My fuel just, disappeared. We haven't even been hit.
In your position, stand by.
Just did.
Ground, I'm struggling to find your reinsert point. Can you color it something fancy for me, over?
Stay firm.
So you probably knocked over a wall and nicked your tank. I otherwise don't know.
We intercept past Martin White.
Thank you, Mike.
Charlie here. Delta lead is down at this time.
Copy that, Charlie. What's the situation?
We've cleared the ATC, mopping up remnants around to the south and the west this time.
I'm gonna soft log again.
Copy, do you require
because
support?
I need my ability to RC. So this time it's not gonna... it's gonna actually let me soft log. Move to the right. Why? Am I too far left or right here, or am I slouching? I don't know. That's why we have the, that one command. Alright, in a few more minutes I will set up another... jig there, but I'm gonna turn this around. Yeah, so as you can see, the runway is not flat, because I had to work with the terrain I had here. And it also appears their uniforms are partially breaking on a few units. That's lovely.
Wait one.
Alright, I'm gonna do a mix here. This is hi, some message.
We don't, BMP crews don't have toolkits to,
I know, I said if you're screwed, then you have to get towed back to base, or they can break. Ground can organize a place where I can bring ammo up.
Punctured fuel tank, that's what I'm trying to get at.
In your position again.
Ground, this is Bravo. Absolutely need that medical resupply. We're on the fuel depot. It appears clear.
Copy that. Alpha, if you're able to hold position on fuel depot.
Thank you.
Yep, if it happens again, though, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Medical resupply should move up to there.
Alright, how am I gonna do this? I want to do a massive air assault here of helicopters. Real shock and awe style stuff. Yes.
Just reinserts.
Okay, car isn't here because it's going in, so you're gonna have to wait for it to come back.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I sound so hostile sometimes when I'm doing stuff too. It's just I'm trying to coordinate everything, you know? I'm a one-man show.
The medical resupply vehicle is being left at TCP mark. They are currently, my platoon medic is bringing up some medium-sized supply for you. At the Bravo mark.
Alpha Bravo, that ATTM's just been knocked out by you guys. Next to the fuel depot. We're trying to suppress the struggle.
BMP to the north of the Antov airport marker. There's some prisoners in right side of the barracks in the building.
Copy, please mark them so we are aware that they are. You cannot mark them?
Wait one. There you go, ground.
Thank you. Well, infantry forces, do be careful when engaging that area. We don't want to kill the POWs.
Insert vehicles stopped working. Moving. Oh. Ah, because he glitched
Ground,
out.
this is Bravo, negative over.
This is ground, send.
Do we have any kind of vehicle resupply available?
Because the guy in the Vic decided to...
AFM.
At this time, I have not marked the position for it to be brought up to. Once we've cleared this area, I shall do so.
Well, let's see if I can fix the ATGMs in time.
I think it's time for RPG Chat to make a comeback. Make them scream. All hail RPG Chat.
This is Ground Charlie BMP. Off to your 1 o'clock. There is 2 infantrymen.
Sorry, I saw his vehicle and I thought he was the one on the reinsert position.
Copy.
Or southeast, my bad.
That was just me being snarky for no reason, unfortunately. I'm deleting all the guys that run off into the forest because that's what they claim happened. They ran off into the forest.
4 more direct front.
Direct front is what? Northeast, northwest?
Cardinal
That's
direct.
4 Mi-24s. 4 Mi-24s.
Yeah, alright, those decided not to take off.
Where?
East,
east.
in the sky.
Any east heading towards the airfield. BMPs engage, AAVICs engage.
2 Hinds are down.
Copy, 1 is flying low northwest. Charlie BMP, look to your...
He still set the carousel fire, right? Yes,
BMP, we've knocked out
3.
Southwest, Charlie, BMP, southwest.
That got hit, so she's going down.
Ground, this is Bravo. Be advised, our BMP is RTB for Rion.
Cover that, Bravo.
Okay. I'm gonna try to run this guy up and hit that thing with AT. Yes, we are doing New Horizons on Wednesday.
Send message, Evan. Send message for Bravo, Evan.
Went over.
Do you think that your BMP would be able to drag Alpha's BMP back to get it,
We're already doing it.
Okay, awesome. Are you gonna drag it back or should I send my crewman back to it?
I'm dragging it back.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Should we push up to this trench line just to our northwest and use that as a firing position while we wait? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Alpha, did you want me to wait for your crew?
Fucking trench line. Where are you at?
We use that as cover.
We're at their dead BMP.
Position, etc.
Yeah. Give me a second.
You two are touching toes to get in line.
Fucking. I have a fruit fly that occasionally flies around, and performance toggle just went back on. Great.
This is Alpha. Our crewmen are on their way back now.
Copy, we're driving
I forgot I was
your
on
way.
camera for a second, and I literally just tried to hit that thing, and I almost pulled that down a little too much. Whoops. Imagine showing my face because of a damn fruit fly.
This is ground, too high.
This is high, send message.
I will be moving the reinsert position close to the front line. How copy?
Hey firm, reinsert Vic is currently RTB to pick up another reinsert, and then from there, it'll be adjusted, over.
Copy. Mark has been moved.
The fly needs a
Delta
name.
to
No.
ground. Delta BMP to ground.
This is ground, send.
We're loading the hostages up and then we're gonna RTB to rearm and all that crap, unless you want us to leave them here.
No, get them back to base. Get them secure.
Copy.
Yeah, so these guys, their uniforms broke, which is weird. I think that's just referencing
am I
my
supposed
Zeus
to be
client.
meeting your crew?
But does that mean the guys here also had their uniforms break? No, it was just the statics only. Weird. Alright.
Okay, they're right next to the medical vehicle at the fuel depot right now if you just want to come here and pick them up.
And tell them to go north down the road to the crashed hind.
I'm putting a black shark up just to see what happens. Technically, they're recon helicopters, but... they've got control of the airfield for now. I'm gonna do a counterattack in a second. Trying to push in from directions that we have stuff taken from, so...
This is Delta.
That little shed off to the northwest of the staging area clear yet, or still working on it?
Alpha Bravo BMP.
Yeah, it doesn't.
This is Delta BMP.
I appreciate it, Shadow Wolf. Sorry again, I'm not reading too much of chat. I've been juggling here.
And the POWs.
So if you've been seeing that.
Bravo actual, I'm going to be up on this for 2 to 3 mics, over.
Copy that. Just disseminate to all squad to anyone listening. Currently, we're going to hold the airfield.
Helicopters hold the airfield.
Resupplied and
Feel free.
Resupplied.
Break. This is Alpha K-50 to the north.
Copy, hey,
Oh, okay.
deal with it.
Uh-oh.
Alpha to Bravo BMP.
It's a KA-50.
Hey, just got it.
Ground, enemy K,
Ooh.
down.
Let's put another one on for good measure.
AA has to go reload. We're leaving.
Copy, AA. Ground.
I know the black shark
Two.
when it go. Oh god.
The two pilots
Why are
of
we
the cave
lagging?
should be ejected. If a squad wants to move in and secure them, feel free.
Why is my computer memory leaking?
This is ground. Enemy pilots landed near CCP mark.
Russians got me. Alright, well, it's weird. According to my computer, Steam is apparently doing something.
Hackman, how far do we
I'm gonna
gotta
kill
go
Steam
for the
there.
rearm?
There we go. Okay. Steam just
Currently, we are with
started
Steam.
doing something. I don't know why.
I'll get it brought up shortly.
And there goes
after you've
Arma.
resupplied.
Awesome. Steam's now reinitiating. Great. I don't know what that was. So, yeah, Steam just decided to take all of my computer's resources, and we went to 3 frames. The KGV got me. Yep, I know. It's horrible. And Steam just completely took all my resources there. So, the issue with this is going to be like a 2-minute boot. So, chat, how are you doing? Hope you're enjoying the operation. I know it's a little quick. Really because the VDV, they didn't really have much other than air support, but the air support's immediately getting schwacked, so that's why I didn't even have that much air support. So, but that was kind of weird that just happened, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna be on initializing add-ons in the original little window for another, like, 20 seconds, and that's gonna be like a 2-minute boot. Hydrate, I mean, that's how it works. It gives me a little mouth, too. Add some depth to this weird thing. Also, it makes my voice a little weirder. There you go. But hope you've been enjoying it. I know the player base, this is a bit of an easier operation for them because I've been having a few Zeus issues. But also, we haven't had an op in the 50s in a long while, so they are kind of steamrolling what I've had planned. So if we're going to continue to get 40s to 50s, I'm going to make sure the future ops are a little tougher, though. So, filtered water. Yeah, right? Something like that. And we're still on initializing add-ons. This is going to take a hot second. I have no idea why Steam just decided to eat all my damn resources, but welcome to video games. Sometimes your computer just goes, yeah, yeet, and takes everything away from you. So, all right, we're now on initializing mods, and there's the black screen. So, a third of the way through the loading process. Here's the little goat for you. I love him. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, positively beautiful. You'll eventually see the black screen come up. There's the TSV logo, so you'll see it change in a second. But I love him. He's adorable. It wasn't the stream overlay taking CPU, it was Steam, for whatever reason, just shot up and took 60% of my server's CPU, which is why OBS started lagging, because I use, actually, no, I use CPU for, Arma. I use my GPU for streaming, so, I don't know. Steam was, just power hungry. Maybe a Russian cyber soldier found this and decided it'd be funny to hit me there, so who knows? Could be anything.
Oh, did my armor crash? My arm's been doing.
Arma, but every time someone dies, a goat screams? Yeah, right?
Yay, armor crash.
There we go. Now a 5-second load for closing this window, and now we go ahead, we up the stock thingamajig so you can't see anything, so I can quickly Other than the op chan, because that's in front of everything. But now I can quickly get on the server. But yeah, if I notice that OBS goes to 5 frames again, I thought it was my computer freaking out because black got up. No, just decided to go nuts with his resources. So I gotta check. I have an exception because Steam used to actually do that a lot. Like I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, but I have a custom exception written to lower its priority so it doesn't take resources like that. So for whatever reason, I guess that got overridden, which means probably a Windows update happened because there was a recent update and it refreshed all my permissions again, which it's done that. Robot? Yeah, you're right. No, there's some dropped frames too now. Why am I hearing Russian?
And now that the high comms should at least be back in theory, I will request the triple R to be brought up to our code.
Yeah, stand by.
I have marked a position on the map. I would like it to be brought up there.
Interesting. So I'm going to keep my GPU window over as well, just because I want to monitor the numbers.
This is ground to Bravo. EI mark has been updated. It is accurate.
I am on camera,
How's
so
your movement
be
going?
careful. And I can't hear you. Yeah?
Currently, according to my platoon medic,
I still can't hear you. They're talking.
So get yourself moving quick.
I'm sorry, Boo.
Point team of Bravo is basically on the CCP now.
Copy. Get fighting then.
Say it. I don't know. Could be 30 minutes, could be an hour. Probably 30 minutes. Preferably not, because I have a lot of work to do for tomorrow. And my mother, we're doing lunch. This is not the time to discuss this, though, unfortunately. I know, no from me. I'm sorry to say. You can go, though, if you want. Go drive your new car.
Northwest the CCP.
This is high. Triple R is being utilized back at base. Once the final vehicles finish it off, I will go ahead and send them up. Just mark position on map for them to go up to. Over.
Ground copies. Once, yeah, I reiterate, once they're finished, just move them up to that path whenever able.
Avram.
Ground, this is Bravo. We're going to be holding security at the EI marker, over.
Copy that.
I bought her a RAV4.
Ground, this is Delta. We'll be double tunnelling back to the airfield.
But right now, I'm just trying to...
Charlie, ground, we have another push of infantry coming down the western road. Still able to hold.
Copy. Tell me if that changes.
Get everything going here.
Get your BMP to move back and support you, as it's currently just sat here doing nothing.
I think these are all my
ground,
bodies,
like I said,
in all honesty.
BMP needs a repair. It has a fuel issue. So we're waiting for that triple R so it can be combat effective fully.
Copy that.
Yeah, so they're just doing rearm right now. We got a few driving, some blind firing. Yeah, he didn't really last too long there, but now we have a bit of a lull in the combat. Let me try to get the, I'm gonna do 4 hips here, see if the AI actually behaves.
We have enemy around the white smoke in the tree line we're suppressing.
It's also weird that I'm getting bodies back here. I don't know what's killing that
Ground
off.
Charlie. Ground Charlie, how copy?
Ground, this is Delta. We'll be we'll be at the airport in about 2 months.
So if I send them to seek and destroy, they'll go in and automatically start honing in on targets instead of doing that, you know, drive around thing that we've been seeing. After they're done here, I'll go ahead and bring that up. Let me go ahead and look back at the airbase here. A lot of cleanup. A lot of cleanup. Don't get me wrong, I want to go to, you know, her parents' house to get burgers, but I have way too much work I have to do after the operation here. And I can't afford that, because otherwise I'm not sleeping tonight. But I've already had a few sleepless nights the past few nights. I gotta rebuild my sleep schedule, because otherwise I'm not gonna enjoy this week. Tank Hunter needs... It's Alpha to Bravo, they're right there.
Ground, this is Alpha BMP. Where are we going?
This is Ground Alpha BMP. Move to your squad at current time. Just get yourselves situated for your squads and regrouped. That's current plan.
Copy.
Ground to high.
This is high, send message.
What's an ETA on getting those triple Arvics moved?
Last BMP just left. I'm looking for the position. I don't see it. You want to reinsert pause, or is there somewhere else?
Triple R pause on the southeastern side of...
Break,
Give me
air
a grid
contact,
ref.
northwest.
Copy, air contact.
3 times.
What bearing?
355. 3
Second
MIA.
heavy coming in from the north.
Ground, this is high. Until I get a bearing, I'm just sending them outside of the red zone. I can't. I need something to get me.
They are on white triple R marker on the southwest side of Concovo.
No eyes. I need a grid ref.
Grid reference 031009. Keypad.
Eyes
9.
on. Thank you.
This is Alpha to Ground Command. We've got 2 more MI8s over our position right now. It looks like one is also South Charlie.
Engage west. Charlie BMP, you haven't done. Use it.
MI8s are down.
I can't hear you.
Copy.
Okay.
Ground, this is Bravo. Possible enemy counterattack coming from the town of Culabinillo. I see enemies in the trees north.
Copy. Well, I guess we're heading there for next. Charlie, I'm going to ask you to hold at your current position because you're going to have to stop anyone from coming at us from the rear.
It's funny because Triple R is actually catching up to them. I don't know why they're so slow too, but just your average anomaly enjoyer, yeah, right? At least the 225 is still alive. Canonically, it was still alive today because it's the 22nd, but I think it was reported to be destroyed the day after in the one of the counterattacks. But that was when MSV forces broke through from the north and started pushing in. So what I'm also going to do real quick just to check what my copy bar is. Yep, still friendly force there. That was to get the VIX up, so we're gonna get that. She just ditched me today. It's funny because she said, I offered to make dinner, and she's like, no, I got it. And now she's she's ditching me today. That's funny. Alright, gonna maneuver some more forces in. We've got that group. We got one auto rifleman that got stuck there. And yes, this is the airport that is northwest of Kiev. Move those forces in because they're starting to slowly go in and clear. Now, I'm gonna do a pair of...
Ground to high, ETA on those triple Arvics.
Within 30 seconds, over.
Good copy.
Now, this is where things get fun. So I'm pretty sure those are AA missiles, so it doesn't have any, it just has fabs. So we gotta let the engine rev. And then once they start moving, then I can put them in the air. I'm gonna give general movement orders. I don't want to go in with weapons hot because then they'll probably insta-kill some of those BMPs. So, you know, it's something I just want to avoid. Ron, copy paste bar there. Yeah, we can say they came up from a different angle. And are starting to push around. I'm fab. Good joke. Alright, so here come the two S25s.
Hey, we have two fucking jets coming in from the northeast.
SU-25s inbound.
Or SU-25s. Two S25 is, that's a ground vehicle.
Yeah, outbound.
Airs looking for us to engage.
Wow. I was hoping they'd last a little longer than that.
Get the invader. One's ejected.
There's one.
Taking the one tracking northwest.
Yeah, we're northwest going to engage.
Whew. Oh wow, one of them hit all the way over here.
Anti-air vehicle is out of rockets.
Copy.
Please resupply.
There he goes. I can't believe I actually dunked a plane with that.
This is...
Grounds.
Yeah, both of them down. It's all of them down. Triple R vehicles are now at the marker. Feel free.
Second SU-25 is down.
Oh god, they're shooting at the paratrooper.
Paper.
Alright, so these guys, I'm gonna say they ran off. I'm deleting some of the wrecks as well.
Ground, this is Bravo. The counterattack seems to have softened up. Are we going to be pushing this town, or are we doing something else?
If you mean the town of Koblino to the north, that's what I'm thinking we push next. So I'm going to have Charlie hold position as there seems to be fairly frequent counter pushes that I hope they're able to
so
deal
he's
with.
splitting his force.
I do wish to get their vehicle triple R'd at some point. I've got it.
Bravo copies.
Ground Charlie, confirm that the triple RVICs are finally delivered.
They are. I'm dealing with nice.
Awesome, I'm running back to grab the repair Vic so I can get my BMP moving again.
Just if you need, get the medical vehicle from the ATC and tow your vehicle back, because these are crewed currently.
Gotcha.
There's some AT. That was a shot in the dark. Well, I'm making them panic, that's for sure. Head over. That guy, I'm gonna try to have pull away. Anti-air Vic, this is high. Message over.
Go for anti-air Vic.
I think you didn't get the memo. The triple R was brought in the AO at triple R position. How copy? They turn around.
You can hear they're dead inside.
The silence speaks volumes.
A lamel.
I can't. People aren't thinking and listening. I can't help them, unfortunately. Let me text Bloodwing real quick just to tell her. Seems like I'm gonna have a guy night, though. Just to myself. What should I cook for dinner? Probably something with my truffles. Oh, so many ideas. It's a little time. But they've dealt with that counterattack. Now they're going to push out and do something else. Gonna probably do another wave of 24s in a second. Well, let's see. 517, yeah. So they just have to clear out the two towns. It's one of the punch outs for the two SU-25.
This is ground to all squads. Are you getting resupply or are you just holding position at current?
Bravo's just waiting for orders.
Alpha's waiting
orders. Find that other town.
Right. So, Charlie, Delta, what's your circumstance?
Charlie's still holding, just trying to get the BMP towed over to get resupplied. And repaired.
Delta, what about you?
Delta is stationed at the northwest, just by the hangars on the left.
Copy that. Next order of plan is going to be assaulting this northern town of Koblino. It should be lightened up a little bit due to the forces set at us, but I'm going to expect heavy counter resistance.
I think we've gotten to like the 200, 250 mark.
Good copy, Ground.
But I haven't been counting too much.
I'm going to divvy the town up. Just give me a few moments.
And you have stragglers occasionally running around. I know that they've been on certain positions, so it's been a little hard for me to delete some bodies, but let me go ahead and get the 6 down there.
Break. Charlie to ground. Hostile infantry force coming in from the north. 360, Charlie's position, open field, end of runway.
Copy that. Delta, move to engage.
So I have one
This
last
is Alpha,
format.
we also have eyes on, we're engaging at this time.
Watching this open area.
Coordinate your fire and get them killed.
Belt. Talk about personalized sanctions.
They revoked Putin's black belt.
Delta,
Yeah.
engaging.
Damn, Andrews. Thanks for that heads up.
Bravo has no eyes on.
Thanks for
they're
that 10
just
month
holding our
resub as
lines
well.
for now.
Sorry your internet wasn't good enough to play in this op, but I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario nonetheless. I would say out of all the ones I'm preparing, this is probably the easiest one and the most simplistic because of just the limited amount of Russian stuff that, was attacked. Because this was literally an unsupported attack. Very risky, very bold, and it didn't really pay off for him. Does C not force a countermeasure? Alright. Let me also make sure that, because we did crash, I'm not sure if I checked it real quick, just to unassign it again. Yep, because of course, it never saves. Never wants to save. Yeah, they definitely added to my fob, that's for sure. Ay. Let's go ahead and get another pair of these puppies in.
This is ground to all squads. Plan is as follows. Once contact is dealt with. Delta, you're going to move and support Charlie to keep the 31st Guard Air Assault Brigade off our backs. Alpha Bravo, I'm going to move with you to the town of Koblino.
So at the same time, I click mirror as well, so...
I'll be marking which side of the town your respective areas are in a moment.
Whew.
Alpha copies all.
So the other ops, there's not any specific concepts yet. I'm still doing my field research, but it's just going to be a mix of, I'm probably going to do one militia op style and then like 2 others that are serious. I wanted to do some Chernobyl stuff, but as it turns out, there's actually not a lot of fighting in Chernobyl because they don't want to risk damage to the nuclear power plant, which I appreciate.
Got towed back to the Triple R. They'll get fixed now.
Real quick, I do want to point something out. If the Russian military is making sure not to do fighting with the Ukrainians in the power plant, and there's actually a picture out there of a Russian and Ukrainian both sitting in one of the control rooms to manage Chernobyl's reactor, the sigh of relief there is that the Russians aren't willing to cause any nuclear devastation. Which means they're very unlikely to nuke. So even if Putin gives the order, it's very unlikely that you're going to see nukes fire off, because no one wants to do that. So that's the sigh of relief here. Because if the Russians were openly attacking in that area, then it would be a lot worse. It would be a lot worse. I know Modedic says yet, but at least for now.
Copy.
A is engaging.
That's what we have. Are they really towing? Amazing.
Good hit. Any talk is disabled. Double disabled.
Ground is Delta.
This is ground then.
We're good to stick with Charlie.
Okay, firm, that was your order.
Anti-air to ground.
Ground, then.
That thing has taken 4 of our
Well, we need to focus on you now.
To be fair, the first missile took out his Zenithor, the other 3 were unnecessary.
Whew. Charlie to Delta, are y'all still up?
Most of us, we got some wounded though.
Alpha, this is Bravo, what's your status, over?
This is Alpha, we are ready to go when you guys are. We're all mounted up and ready to push.
So I didn't realize I was losing altitude there. I then tried to pull up and then realized I was actually going to crash on him. So
if that's the case, get yourselves moving. I'm going to trust you to assault this area on your 2 selves while Charlie Delta holds this airfield.
Alpha copies, moving out.
that's a negative, yeah, because mods, you can, if you do enough damage to the trenches, it sinks them into the ground.
I've got 3 men down.
To show that they're getting destroyed.
Copy Delta, do you need the platoon medic to be brought up?
Negative at this time, I'm just reporting it in.
Okay, fine.
So Lambs is aggroing some of these guys back into the AO. But also, you know, the survivors from the squads and stuff, I'm just trying to have them route. But Lambs pulls them back in. I'm just trying to have people, you know, actually running into the woods and stuff to simulate what's actually been going on, yada-da. But yeah, they've built up. I'm probably not going to send anything offensively from over here, because I'm trying to show that we do have some stuff that is getting depleted at this point. So now you got the northern group going. Oh, you died. Shuttle.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Oh, that rocket attack.
Yeah. Shuttle, guys. Let's go. Ground, this is high. Be advised. Shuttle will deploy some reinserts. I think we have ×3 at the... they're going to go to that reinsert pause. Over.
Copy. If they need to be transported to a separate AO, I'll do so by myself.
Ground, this is Delta 3 KIA.
I guess those are the reinserts then.
Those are the 3 reinserts then, yep. And then we're just going to go there. Because it's right next door, I just don't want to deal
Charlie,
with
this is Delta, we're on our way to your pause.
Hi Delta, I see you're here.
Red Dawn type stuff, we'll see. I mean, I've seen videos of people in cars literally driving up and throwing Molotovs at unprotected single vehicles that have like radar and anti-air equipment. It's pretty crazy stuff. The fear with that, though, is the Russians might start attacking any civilian vehicle that comes by them, which is going to spark even more unrest. And
going up the eastern road
when we get there.
To the north to clear out the north side of town.
When we get there.
Copy that.
Bravo's coming in from the southwest, making a bit of a slower approach.
Copy that. This is ground to AA Vic. If you want to move a bit more northeast of the town to try and give coverage to Alpha Bravo once they assault, feel free to do so.
It's gonna get messy.
That was Ground.
Ground send.
We're linked up with Delta now. Permission to go and post the town to the west. My guys are starting to get antsy.
Hey, start moving. Hopefully, if we can do this right, we can draw the cast away from, draw the majority of the cast away from both objectives.
From the airfield.
But do be careful. Don't get too heavily involved because you won't have support apart from your other squad.
Affirm.
Alpha to Bravo.
Wait a second.
Alpha to Bravo.
Ah,
that
shit.
message over.
Be advised, I don't believe there's any ATGMs on the south side of town this time. You should be clear to move up with you guys. We're experiencing minimal contact, only a couple RPGs here and there, nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
wait till they start moving. And then you're good to do it. Oh, that's my anti-air warning.
Hey, we've got 2 more jets coming northwest.
Copy
2
that.
more Su-25s.
Oh dear.
Vic, are you able to engage?
We're to engage now.
Woo!
Fucking Bravo just got bombed, but I think most of us are okay.
Oh, that means someone's actively locking me. When you hear that, boop, like that. Whew.
This is ground 1 SU-25 east going down 1 southwest being engaged currently. I believe going down.
Confirmed dead. Ejection.
Good copy, both SU-25 are down.
Oh dear.
I don't think it exploded.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
No, it did.
Safe then.
Holy crap. Oh gosh!
Hi, Command. I would like to claim a war trophy.
Off net. Oh, what?
That's the case. I think we're dealing with
Oh my
stragglers, so we're just
God.
going to sweep through and check for any ideas.
This is ground to Charlie Delta, how's your progress?
Hey, this is Delta. Be advised, possible mass chaos. A little hurdy.
Oh my god, so yeah, he landed it.
Mascaz on the southern side of the
Because he
town.
was so low, and it's flat
Copy that,
terrain,
Delta,
so
cool,
it
that was my
ended up
Bravo
getting
guy.
landed. Good god.
Bravo, you're gonna have to run Alpha as I've sent my platoon medics to Delta.
Yeah, so this group is engaging there, but they're gonna have to pull back to assist with that Mascaz.
This is ground to Delta, is your marker on map accurate at this time?
Bravo, this is, or Alpha, this is Bravo. We need your medic back here.
Roger, we'll send him back.
Actually, no, nope, they're insta-dead. It don't matter.
Say again?
They're insta-dead. It don't matter.
Last call sign there, they're not dead, so please stop trying to meta. Over.
Alpha Bravo, do you need us to come back and assist?
Ethan.
You don't know what you're talking about, so please,
Just holler if you need us for anything.
you know, like,
pushing through
please,
fine.
please don't spread misinformation in the op.
Safe.
So we have watermarks on all of our streams so we don't spread misinformation for realsies, but please don't also spread misinformation in my op. Thank you so much. That car's driving back to pick up anyone that
Alpha
might
Bravo,
be down.
we're pushing back to your position now.
Oh, I don't mind if he's defend only.
This is ground to Alpha Bravo, just regather your strength and then re-attack. Don't worry about taking a long time, we're fine this time.
Alright, I'm gonna do a pair of 24, send them to the southern town. Hopefully they'll go again. They immediately start
Ground to
a
Delta.
different path when
My platoon medic is nearby, where are you?
when the AAA
so
detects them.
You needed a, you had a mascot, did you not?
Negative, no, 3, as I said before, 3 were KIA.
Copy. Bravo, are you interested in that mascot?
Yeah, I still got Mascaz. Unknown how many are actually KA at this moment.
Copy.
Are they trying to run me over?
Alright, Bravo has 4 times KA.
No.
Charlie ground update, we're about halfway through the town to the west. Limited contact, seems like mostly stragglers.
Copy that. Once you're through, I want you heading northwest and going through, checking through Galkino.
Charlie copy.
Be able to do it myself. But still
There you
support
go.
you.
All right, we took a POW. There you go. Good enough, right? Ground, this is how I got 4 times reinserts. They're gonna come back in now. The reinsert pick just got back to deliver them. Over.
Copy that. My AA crewman will transport them to the relevant squads. Send them to St. Paul's.
Affirm. Out.
Delta Charlie.
Charlie, are you calling for Delta?
Yeah, we were. when we hit this T-junction just down the road, do you want to take your eminence north?
We're already on the south side, so...
Oh, I don't control the fabs. Huh.
Copy.
Now if I go to manual fire though, then I can.
This is ground to Bravo. Do you still lead that platoon medic, or you good? Ground to Alpha, can you affirm Bravo situation?
Ground, this is Bravo. We do not need the medic anymore. We are waiting on reinsert.
Ground copies. What's that artillery, or whatever that sound
That
is?
just went down right next to an
in your direction.
SU-25.
That's Bravo, we're not hearing anything like that, over.
Miner's the AA guy, and he just took this out. Now it's attempting to crash landing.
I've just got a thought they might be behind going down first, don't worry.
Alright, he's pulled out, and they didn't make it. Okay. Alright, I can rush a few other things of QRF here and there. Like from the northern town, but that's really going to be it for this AO, you know? Just wrapping it up.
Send message.
Can you update your current position at the map? We're trying to get back to you and help you out.
We're just in line with you south of the road. Check CTAP, over.
Alright, so they're still fighting through. We'll see how things go. Well, he insta-died. That might have just broke my ability to RC. Yes, it did. Damn. I didn't realize he was under fire, but I don't think I need to RC anything anymore. So,
What's up?
Do you guys have spare stingers in your vehicle?
should be good. I think I think we've done enough remote controlling. We did get one group of 5.
We have stinger ammo, yeah.
I'm not sure where the other group of 5 civs went.
Charlie's Delta, you got multiple engines.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my BP on them.
Ground to Alpha Bravo, how go things on your end?
Bravo is doing good, just pushing through slowly.
Copy, Alpha.
That should fix them. If it doesn't fix them, that's the... When people get head bugged, that's when they're prone and moving in. This is high sun message.
Is this the drop-off point for the reset?
Nope, he just got stuck again.
Thank you, High.
Because of course it did. That's when people are prone, but they're still like sprinting around and everything. I occasionally make fun of that bug. The best way I found to fix it is to toggle them unconscious, cable tie them, heal them back up, so then come back up in that captive animation. I love this camera because now I can like partially show you. And then I heal them and then take them off of it, and that resets their animation for everyone globally by playing multiple animations. It debugs it. Oh, right, my RC broke, so I can't put AT on any vehicles anymore. But yeah, no, they just immediately slaughtered that counter attack there. What the heck just happened there? Huh. That was weird.
Alright, Bravo is back at strength. We're gonna keep pushing west on the south side of the road.
Copy that, Bravo.
Now my camera's forced on my... There we go.
Describe, we're on at full strength, but all my lab boys are together. We're pushing.
Huh. I noticed, like, all of a sudden my OBS went full screen of my camera, and I'm like...
Hi, is Avik?
What happened there? This is high, some message.
Hey, firm. I don't know if you went in the debug or not, but the pilot we captured teleported.
I'll do my best to try to find him, but I don't see a purple marker on my map, so I have no idea where he went.
Good copy. Much obliged.
Don't see anything in the far off reaches other than debug, but yeah, no, he might have just gotten
Alpha to Bravo.
transported to the shadow.
Send message
realm.
over.
What's your guys' current situation?
Were they able to
You
get
guys
that
good
dev
move,
out of
or-
Ukraine? There hasn't been an update yet, but there are people from both Bohemia,
we're good.
Bohemia's dev
pushing
team
west,
and
following
SOG
the
Fair
system.
Fire dev team currently on a road trip right now to go
Roger,
get him
real
out.
push north
So
to our side of the town, then.
I'll let you guys know about that
Hey,
situation when it unfolds.
Ground to Charlie Delta. How's
Yeah, now
your
we're pretty much
going?
just waiting for them to finish this all off. What I'm actually gonna do now is try to do the massive retreat. Back north, you know, to the woods, essentially. We'll abandon this one position. Hard copy paste this group and try to run them off. Alright, anything that's out of view, I'm just gonna recopy paste.
Alright, Bravo has made it to the westernmost side of the town. We're going to start pushing direct north.
This is ground to Alpha Bravo. Reinserts are being brought up to you now via AA
garrisoning.
crew. In the Humvee.
Copy.
But yeah, no, some of these forests I'm just trying to have just run at this point. I'm not going to send them to full run. Actually, no, I should set them to full run. So we have a few units that were garrisoned as well. But yeah, full on sprint.
Ground to Charlie Delta. Do you copy?
Go for Charlie.
Once you guys feel that you've cleared that area enough, push due northwest to Galkino and get that cleared, and after that you can push it up to Alpha Bravo and give us a hand and clear this mop up these dastardly invaders.
Hey, from Charlie, we just finished ensuring that the town is clear. We're just setting up to push northwest now.
Good copy.
Bravo, your reinserts have been dropped off. They should be arriving shortly.
Bravo copies.
Well, they're trying to run, but their AI pathfinding has them stuck in here, unfortunately.
Charlie, this is Delta. We're heading up to the warehouse northwest.
Yeah, buddy, I think you want to run the opposite direction
We're
there.
going to take a moment just to check with everybody, and then we'll come follow.
Yeah, so they're getting engaged on their rear right now.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're just up the road to your west, over. Alpha copies.
Yep, alright. I'm gonna set these guys to careless. Those guys will still keep tactical, but yeah, no, we're pretty much clear. Just final mop-ups here. I'm thinking if we do one final group of like 4 SU-24, oh, then I can't RC them because RC broke, so not worth it. Yeah, no control. And yeah, that is a green screen. Still haven't used it yet.
This is Gunter.
This is hi, some message over.
Reportedly, the reinsert driver is just currently sat near the reinsert poles.
Ah, so he is. Well, I'll yell at him and send him back over.
Greatly appreciated, thank you.
This is why I don't normally have a reinsert driver like this, because he just, you know? I want to do an air asset, but I didn't want
Ground to Delta,
them to have,
how's that area going?
have that air asset, so. Damn, Iceberg. They got you too.
Delta, you guys good?
This is Delta, we're good. We're just crossing over north side of the town and
Run, you idiots!
Good copy, Delta. Keep it a good work up. Alpha Bravo, what's the situation on your end?
Town is 90% clear.
Copy, just wipe up that 10%, and then I guess we'll regroup back at airfield at Index once Delta has cleared that area as well.
Bravo copies.
No, it didn't take all their shit away. It only took it for one guy. That's fine. They're doing their best to run. Just might not be enough. I'm gonna say these guys are gonna book it that way.
Got it, Charlie, how you doing? You seem to be sat there for a while.
We're fine. We'll just reorganising temporarily.
That's fine. Just checking in you.
Jesus, guys, they were trying to run. They were trying to run.
Copy.
Ah.
Alpha's gonna follow suit.
This is Delta, we have reached the end of our town. At this current time, it's clear.
Copy, in that case, Charlie Delta, pull back to the airfield as Alpha Bravo is also doing the same. Out there, we'll end it, I believe. Unless there's a mission objectives I've forgotten about.
Aye. Yeah, warning shots, right? Yeah, of course. All forces, this is high. It appears all Russian VDV are retreating to the woods, and you are in the process of pulling back to the airfield. You have controlled the airfield for now. Break. Stand by for index, over. Typical Arma 3 player move.
We have to
well, near us.
Oh, Liru, you bastard.
Deadly.
What? I wanted to see how many fucking aircraft I shot down.
Same. Deadly, go read the rules again, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I thought we were clear to do that.
No.
Alright, quick break. First off, reminder, don't shoot at index. We don't do that here.
What do you mean me? I didn't shoot at index.
Break. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed that op. I will admit, out of all the ops I planned, that one's definitely the easiest, simply because the VDV went in there without any support, period. So, that's why I still managed to nail one of your BMPs, because he drove right up next to an AT guy, and it's, well, at that point, he just put the rocket in and killed the crew, but they were medic back up. Apologies for the reinsert driver AI being dumb. That just blams AI fighting with, when I set him to careless hold fire and give him waypoints. If they're too far, he just craps out on me, so that's on me, my bad. But otherwise, hope you had fun. Hope there was plenty for anti-air to do its job, but if anti-air didn't do its job, you guys would have been in a world of hurt. And it was shown a few times when the Su-25s were able to quickly find and start dropping bombs on people. But that's just the nature of the job. Everything's performing its role. Otherwise, hope you had fun. You did a great job taking out those ATGMs before they could get shots on you. And believe me, they were tracking you through the trench. So if you went into one of the spots where they were open, they would have engaged you. But otherwise, yeah, you did well. Sorry if there were any issues. I know I was having a few Zeus issues and I had a hard crash because Steam decided to take all of my computer's resources. and it was just really weird. But I'm just gonna claim the Russians were trying to attack me. I don't know. Thank you for your echo, Mike. But otherwise, yeah, feel free to have debrief. I'm gonna close out my stream, and then I'll be back for the remainder of it. So let's go ground command, JTAC, the anti-air Vic, and then Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. And if we had an echo, I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, so we're gonna debrief. I'm not gonna stream the debrief because of just as a reminder, this is a special op we're doing right now to raise money for charity, for Doctors Without Borders and the International Red Cross for humanitarian relief within Ukraine. And that's just because I think everywhere else, if you give money somewhere, you're either potentially putting money into a corrupt politician's pocket or funding something that is already very overfunded at this point. So hope you enjoyed the operation. If you didn't, I apologize. I've got a few others planned, probably 3 or 4 more tops. I'll have a schedule of that coming out in my Discord tonight when I finalize it. And otherwise, yeah, that's all I got. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Might be back later tonight for a dev stream. But otherwise, cheers and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you so much for dropping by here, and I will go get the money that was donated today and divide that in half and give it to both charities. But I hope you guys, some of you at least gave. So have a good one, guys.